I just want you all to know I'm sorry. I'm sorry for giving him those chances. I'm sorry. I see things now. I see them clearly. And I think I saw them way too late.
Hey, Auntie Bev here. The woman you just saw in the video clip is identified as Susan Howard. She has a TikTok video, which is about 2 minutes long, and she explains how she feels she was betrayed by the president, and she wants people to show her grace for her error in judgment. Well, the vocabulary word I have for that is delude. It's a verb, and it means to deceive, to trick, to fool, to manipulate someone's judgment. Using it in a sentence, I would say, Susan Howard says the president was able to delude her into believing he was going to do what was best for the country, and that's why she continued to vote for him. And I'm saying Susan Howard was delusional. That's an adjective, and it means faulty judgment. Delude, delusional. Add those 2 words to your vocabulary bank and make it your time, your shine. Auntie Bev speaks.
I voted for him for lower grocery prices. He promised me cheaper prices on groceries. And that has not happened. Not only has that not happened, I am getting my food stamps taken. I am getting my cash assistance taken. I am getting my Section 8 taken. I am getting all my welfare governments taken.
Black people are tired of being a bank where everyone keeps making withdrawals and no one ever makes a deposit.
I continue to see video after video of MAGA defectors. These are people who voted for Trump up to 3 times and now totally regret their vote. Whatever that line is, it's been crossed. For many people, it's the Epstein files. I continue to be slightly confused as to why that is the line. But it is the line for a lot of people. And some of the problems I'm seeing, and forgive me for saying this, comes from the left side, who are refusing to accept these people who no longer want to align themselves with Trump. There are plenty of people who are born and bred left-leaning. But there are so many people in this country who absolutely have not had the chance to deconstruct some of the propaganda they were raised with. And it's taken till now. So we have 2 options. We either reject those people or we accept them. And if we don't accept them, I think we're going to have a giant problem moving forward.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel once again. So guys, we have been seeing black people that have been staying silent in America, and we all know what the white people they are going through right now in America. So black people, they have been staying silent, they have been keeping quiet because black people, they came out and warned the white folks, especially the MAGA people, not to vote in for this administration. But these white people, they didn't listen to black people. They thought that black people, they want to put their fellow black person in power. They want to vote for Kamala Harris to be the president. And we all know that Kamala Harris is a black person. So these people seeing that, they went ahead and vote against racism. And these people, they voted against their own interests. So right now, these people, the same policy that they were voting to punish the black people, it is also punishing them right now. We have been seeing majority of white people that have been losing their jobs. We have been seeing the farmers, especially white farmers, they have been going bankrupt. Majority of them, they have been losing their farms simply because the people who are helping them in the farms, they are not showing in the farm simply because of how ice it is raining in the farm. And we all know majority of people who are helping these white farmers, they are immigrant people. And these people, they went ahead and voted for deportation, knowing that the people who are helping them, it is the immigrant people, and they voted these people, they can be deported back to the country. So right now, they are coming out and they are threatening black people because the black people, they have been staying silent. So they are threatening black people, and they want black people to join them to protest, simply because these people, they are seeing that like black people, they are happy, or black people, they are not supporting them, but black people want them, but they didn't listen. So let black people stay silent, and you guys you guys, you need to feel exactly the challenges and the problems that the black people that have been facing for years. So kindly guys, I want you to watch this compilation of videos till the end, then I'll be back with more comment. All credits goes to the original creator of the video. I'm your host, Dash Lifestyle. Kindly remember to give your video a thumbs up, and remember this video, it is only for educational purposes. We are here to learn.
Well, I'll be. You're tired of me, and I am tired of you. God bless our souls. You're tired of me for speaking out against immigration, the unfair treatment to the migrant community, and all the social injustices that are taking place across the United States of America. Well, I'm tired of you for being a part of that problem. I'm tired of you for being a racist, for not upholding the Constitution of the United States of America, and for allowing our current president to act like a dictator when we are certainly not under a dictatorship. I am tired of the rich getting richer, and I am tired of money being the root to all evil, because it truly shows here in the United States of America. This country has truly lost its heart to money and greed. Can you imagine that? The difference between me and you is that I love all people, and I believe in humanity, and I believe that humanity must be treated with the utmost love, dignity, and respect for all. I believe in one race, and that's the human race. I believe that God made this land, and I believe he made it for everybody. I don't think he would be wanting us killing folk over it. So, if that makes me a horrible human being, then so be it.
I did not ask for this. I would not have voted for him if I knew this was going to happen. So what do I do now? What do the people do now? The ones that regret their vote. What do we do? I can't go out and get a regular job. And it's not even about these families being separated from their loved ones. It's not about these 5 and 6-year-olds getting their families taken away from them in the middle of a school day. It's not about any of that. It's about me and my food stamps and my cash assistance. Me. That I'm the only one that matters in this country. I'm taking my life back.
I don't know if you guys are aware of it, but a lot of people are saying they're leaving MAGA now, and they're angry at Trump. And I'm like, why all of a sudden? They're talking about the Iran war and Trump getting involved. Some people are complaining that the groceries, inflation, gas prices, the economy pretty much has not improved like Trump promised. Day one, he was going to lower everything, make all your dreams come true, all the bullshit. So a lot of people are realizing that the economy is not improving. I mean, I don't know what you MAGAs do when you go to the grocery store. You look the other way, pretend that the prices aren't going up for the most things, the most items. A few items have gone down, but not significantly where you can say, wow, I can really feel in my wallet that things are improving. So I guess the last straw for MAGA was the war. That Trump might be getting into a war, and MAGA can handle it, can stand it, because they don't want another war. And Trump promised no wars. But you MAGAs were okay when he said, they're eating the cats, they're eating the dogs. Jimmy goes to school. 4 days later, he comes back with an operation, and he's now Julie. All these lies, you guys were okay with it. So you're okay. I mean, you're leaving MAGA. You're abandoning Trump. You're mad at Trump. But you're still racist? You're still homophobic? xenophobic? You're still enjoying seeing immigrants being deported, families separated, people crying on the streets because their family are being torn apart, and you guys are, that's what I voted for. So you're leaving MAGA with all that baggage, right? So you're not changing. You're the same. It's just because you're mad at Trump, right? You're not realizing, wow, I was in the cult. Wow, I can't believe that I had that perception against the LGBTQ. So you're not acting like that, right, MAGA? The thing was the war. Oh, and the grocery price is not going down, but the war did it, right? Everything else, you're going to take it with you. You're going to still be you. Yeah, no, that's not going to fly.
What do you mean you didn't know? I am being so sincere right now because I truly want to understand how it is possible that in this day and age where we have access to any piece of information that we want in our hands, and we have 40 years of history that we can look back on for this individual, where a scenario exists that you legitimately wouldn't know. There have been dozens of women who have made allegations of SA that span 4 decades. There's video, pictures, audio, testimonies, flight logs. He has been held accountable in court for one of those essays. Where's the confusion? This is also an individual that has a history of conning people, not paying people. He's been in court hundreds of times over the last 4 decades. And I think he's lost about 92% of these lawsuits because he, in fact, does scam and cheat people. He has been found guilty of fraud in a court of law on 30, however many counts. Where's the confusion? Why are you not connecting that all of those things that span 40 years are the same exact person that is now in the White House right now? Where's the disconnect? And beyond that, where was the confusion about his policies? He told you what he was going to do. There's a 900-page manifesto. I know he said that, no, I don't know anything about that. But before the election, I asked, what is the difference between the policies that he's presenting and he's owning up to and the policies in Project 2025? I never got an answer because they were in fact the same. What he was saying out loud as the policies that he wanted to implement was what was in Project 2025. Yet we were told, no, that's not the case. How did you not know? I want to understand.
So the other day I made a video about what's happening in this country is white supremacy. And what does the plantation owner do? It is speech in front of his military because he wants to feel like an alpha male. He wants to rename the Robert E. Lee and other Confederate soldiers' military bases. I told you, he is a white supremacist. But Paul, he's a good guy. Okay, let's talk about that. Was Barack Obama born here? The first black president? Did it right to black people in New York? Put an ad in the paper to ask for the unaliving of the Central Park Five with no evidence? Very fine people on both sides to white supremacists. Has dinner with Nick Fuentes, a white nationalist, at his house. Elon Musk doing the Yahtzee salute. Has he denounced that? DEI, affirmative action, renaming military bases for Confederate racist plantation owners. Yeah, he seems like he's really not racist. It's all just fake news, right? It's Antifa, it's DEI, it's George Soros. It's all just made up. You have Trump derangement syndrome. No. What Donald Trump has done to this country is shown us who the racists are in our lives. and the misogynists and the sexists. So in some level, I'm happy that he became president this time. Only for that one reason. He showed America what we really are. And I have friends and family that I'm not going to talk to anymore. Because I'm not okay with a friend or a family, I don't care if it's my mom, voting for a racist, voting for a man who abuses women, voting for a guy who doesn't care about the rule of law, voting for a man who takes away women's rights. We shouldn't find common ground. And it's about damn time that we told them, no, it's not okay. Because all they did was whore themselves out for a couple of bucks. But I like his policies. So would you pick 1930s Germany leader to run the country? Because, hey, nobody's perfect. How about Benito Mussolini, the fascist leader? Because, hey, nobody's perfect. How about the Unabomber? Hey, nobody's perfect. How about the Night Stalker from California? Hey, nobody's perfect. See, it's such a bullshit excuse. It's a get out of jail free card to accept all of the immorality. If nobody's perfect, then vote for a Democrat. No. Those aren't God's people. Oh no, they're from the devil. The devil, right? The devil, the Dems, the Demonrats. Woo! You're racists. And you're misogynists. 249 years. 50% of our country are women. Never had one president. I'm sure that's a coincidence because of the white male patriarchy. Back to white supremacy. And I'm going to keep saying this. You know, yesterday, while I'm in Vegas, I drove a couple Ubers. And two of them were immigrants. Two from Mexico, and then one of them was just a black gentleman who served in the military. His name was Richard, really nice guy. And they all said the same thing. This is all about racism, white supremacy. I'm like, tell me that I'm wrong. He's like, no, you're not. And I asked him, I said, why do you think some of these black young men voted for him? And I'm going to tell you what they said, because I don't disagree. Because they think they're going to get a white membership card. And every day they run up to the mailbox because they want to be white. They said it, not me. And I'm like, I agree. I don't think I'm the right demographic. He's like, sir, if you're standing up for the black community, then you're invited to the cookout. He's like, we'll be next to him. I'm like, no. This is our mess to clean up. My demographic designed this country to benefit my demographic. And it's my demographic's responsibility to fix it. Now, if our black brothers and sisters want to join in, that's their call. But you know what? They've been fighting this damn fight for 250 years. And I'm going to challenge everyone that looks like me, that says they want to get off this ride. Are you effing kidding me? You've had 100 days of this. 100 days. They've had a couple hundred years of this. That is white privilege. I ain't even warmed up yet. I'm still on the appetizer course. I just sat down at the restaurant. This boat's going at 100 miles an hour. We gotta play around. We gotta fix this once and for all. We're going to make this country great for everybody. And for all of you white Trump supporters who get your panties in a twat over the American flag, America has never been great for everybody. You're looking at that American flag through the ends of a white man, through your privilege. Go ask a black person. Their great-grandparents worked on a plantation. There were slaves. Ask them if that's a symbol of freedom, of oppression. Go ask women that were born in the 30s that didn't even have credit to buy a car or a house, that couldn't get divorced or couldn't have rights to vote. Ask them if that was a symbol of freedom. Go ask the Asians whose grandparents were in internment camps. Go ask them if that was a symbol of freedom. Go ask the Native Americans if they feel that flag is a symbol of freedom or genocide. Go ask Mexicans when we stole their land. How did they view it? Go ask the Hawaiians. See, that's all white people have done since this country started. Take. And you want to put your heads to be like, oh no, how dare you insult the flag? Oh, I served this country. Great, thank you for your service. You could still be a dumbass. You could still be a racist and serve this country. You can, and a lot of you are. Both things can be true. I can love America, and I can also criticize it. I can love my kids and criticize my kids. But you don't refuse to do it because of American exceptionalism, because you want to make America white again. And I'm not speaking to them because they're lost. They are gone. They will never stop being racists. They simply replaced their white hoods for their red hats. And Donald Trump said it's okay to be a racist in public. And that's what I'm going to discuss today on my radio show. Sorry, it's Brian Shapiro's radio show. I misspoke. I'm running it. I'm hosting it today with a guest. It's about racism and stopping fascism. And how do we do that? So tune in. I will stream it live on my channel here, and I'm also going to be on YouTube, Pushing the Limits with Brian Shapiro, 12 to 2 p.m. And we're going to talk about this, what I'm talking about right now. The only way this country gets fixed is if my demographic says what I'm saying right goddamn now, every day. And if that's not your cup of tea, unfollow me. But just remember this, the reason that we're here is because people that look like me, white people, didn't stand up for people that didn't look like me for decades and decades and decades, because it wasn't my problem. I'm not black, but you know what? I give a shit about people. I give a shit about my neighbors. That's called being a damn decent human being. In his MAGA base, they don't give a shit about anybody but themselves because they're selfish pricks. Me. Freedom, America first, America first, America first. You've never even put African Americans first. Hispanics, women, people of color. The only people you've ever put first are white people. So spare me your bullshit about America first. You voted for a man who abused this woman who's a convicted felon. You don't care about America first. You care about white America. Have a good day.
Okay, so I'm watching Rachel Maddow. Oh God, this is a really weird filter. Oh well, my lashes look fabulous. Anyway, so I'm watching Rachel Maddow, and oh my God, they had all these interviews of these Trump voters, of course, in Michigan that were so shocked to tell you, and just miserable over what to do right now. Well, he's acting like a dictator. He said he wanted to be a dictator. Like, what's the big mystery? Well, I thought he was going to do more with the economy, and why are we fighting with Canada? I didn't understand. And then other people, well, he said he would, but I just really didn't believe he'd do these things. You, the idiots. Again, my patience for MAGAteers is pretty much zero. And then the shocking thing is I'm watching all these voters that they're interviewing in Michigan. There's all these black people that voted for Trump. He hates you. He hates you. He's always hated you. The racist. How do you vote for a racist as a black person? How do you vote for Mr. Deportation as a Latino person? Oh my God. Again, I'm sorry. You put us all in hell. Social Security's going down the toilet because they're going through with all their plans on that. Everything's going to shit, and he's kissing Putin's ass. And you people, yeah, I didn't think you really did that. Again, listen, maggots. We don't feel... By the way, that's the color I want to paint my room. That's why I always have this blob there. Sorry. He kept saying he wanted to be a dictator. He's going to have more deportations than anyone else. Blah, 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 blah. Now you're like, well, I didn't know he was going to attack Greenland and Panama and Canada. And this one woman complained, he's just so erratic. Hello? Yeah, and one of the guys asked him, it's like, well, you saw him, the first time around, you didn't expect he might be doing this. He said, well, he didn't seem that bad the first time. He tried to overthrow the government, you dumb... And then this one woman, it's almost like I can't watch the news. Well, obviously he didn't previously. He didn't know what a flying piece of shit he was. Or, all for this economic boon that you wanted to have, you just throw every person under the bus, including yourself, and now, eggs are really expensive. oh, these tariffs, blah, blah, blah. He kept saying he'd put tariffs in. You just believed his stupid idea that tariffs would fucking help you. The tariffs. He said that was his #1 plan, and you all voted for it. I'm sorry. MAGAteers, boo, you idiots.
I'm going to summarize the real reason for this immigration thing by the white right-wing nuts. So you were fine voting for a white man who's a felon, sexually abuses women, can't even keep his own marriage vows to the person that he allegedly loves more than anybody in the world. While she's at home with their 2-week-old son, he's banging Stormy Daniels. Praise Jesus, right? Has dinner with a white nationalist who praises Mustache Man from 1930s Germany. Doesn't rent to black people. Steals from children with cancer charities. Causes an insurrection. Pardons 1,500 U.S. citizens. Somehow they're patriots. You have no problem voting for this white man. He's a hero. He's a real man. But an immigrant that's been here for 20 or 30 years, that pays their taxes, who's never committed a crime, whose only crime to you is being brown, that person you're going to drag out of a church, you're going to drag him out of a school, you're going to drag him out of a synagogue, you're going to take him out of here even if they have cancer, to put him in shackles so you can once again feel like the colonizer that you've always been. That's what this is about. That's all this has always been about. This country was founded on racism by plantation owners, the founding fathers. They're not heroes. They're not goddamn patriots. They owned human beings. There was nothing great about them. But Paul, they created this. No, they designed this country to benefit 21-year-old land-owning white men. And they said black people, based on what you look like, were less than. That's what this is about. That's what it's always been. They want to maintain their white supremacist male patriarchy. Ever seen a woman president? 50% of our country made of women. 249 years into this experiment. Gee, I'm sure misogyny has nothing to do with it at all. That's why we're here. Because part of this country and my demographic doesn't want to stop being colonizers and plantation owners and racists. Any other conversation about tariffs, the price of food or egg or gas, it's all bullshit. It's all gaslighting. This is why we're here. And until we tear this down and address it and expose it and put it out in the sunlight for the UV to disinfect it, we will never be a great country for everybody. I'm glad we had this talk.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. I'm getting so sick and tired of people saying they regretted their votes. See, the incident had to happen to them. Now everybody's sorry they voted for Trump. It's too late now. How about that? It's too late. Because if you did your real research, you wouldn't have voted for him in the first place. So I'm sick of it. After the Border Patrol stopped your ass, you're sorry you voted for Trump? A MAGA couple. They sorry they voted for Trump. They wish they could take their vote back. Well, I got news for y'all. You can't take your vote back. You did it already. And what make me mad is I don't feel sorry for you. You can believe that shit. I'm just mad because you old enough to have did your own research. That's what makes me angry. If you had really listened to Miss Kamala Harris, you would have understood her words. But you saw her skin and you didn't want to vote for her. You saw her gender, didn't want to vote for her. So you decided it was best to give your vote to a felon, a FA, a chronic liar. Now you regret that vote? All y'all regretting your vote now that he's in-house? Oh, man, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Fuck each and every one of y'all. All y'all out there saying you regret your vote. Whew, how I don't feel sorry for you. He told you what he wanted to do. He told you his plan. But y'all didn't think it through. You had to think. Did it make sense? Do some research. But you didn't do it. But now that his plans are affecting your ass, y'all sorry? Shut the up, each and every one of you. Nobody wants to hear that you're sorry you voted for Trump. Shut the f. We don't give a damn now because it's too late. How about that shit?
Hey MAGA voters, this message is for you. I know how excited you guys get every time one of these undocumented immigrants is stripped away, actually physically pulled away from their little children or their wives or their husbands and detained and put into a concentration camp surrounded by alligators and serpents. I know that gets you really excited, but I just thought I'd give you a quick lesson in macroeconomics, especially for those of you that have no money. You're about to go broke, and I'll tell you why. See, here's the thing about America. Undocumented immigrants are a fundamental piece of our economy. It will not work without them. See, many of these people, most of them, pay taxes. They get few benefits, but they do actually pay taxes. They grow the gross national product, and they hold the fabric of America together by doing jobs that spoiled Americans will not do. Okay? This also causes inflationary pressure, which means everything is going to get a lot more expensive. So every time you celebrate one of these poor people being detained and deported, just keep in mind, you're one person closer to going broke. You're going to lose everything you have. And remember who you voted for. You voted for someone who doesn't even know what macroeconomics means, doesn't know the difference between microeconomics and macroeconomics, okay? You voted for a dunce, and he's going to be your undoing. But keep in mind that he's really rich, and all the people in the GOP that are sucking up to him, see, they're really rich too. So I hope you're really rich, because if you're not, you're going to go broke, and you're only going to have yourself to blame. Have a good day.
So guys, I hope you have watched that compilation of video and you have seen how black people, they have come out and react towards white people, because these white folks, they are seeing that, especially the white farmers, they are seeing that black people, they are not complaining. Black people, they have stayed quiet. Why is it the black people, they are staying quiet, and majority of the white folks, they are going through a lot? Right now, we are seeing that the same punishment that these people, they voted to punish black people, it is also punishing them. Like for deportation, we have been seeing these people, they voted for deportation, and also we have been seeing majority of their families member, majority of their friends, they have been also deported. So these people right now, they have come out and realized that they made a big mistake, and right now they are calling black people to come out and help them and protest with them and help them. But black people, they have decided to stay silent. So black people, they have been telling them that the same challenges and the struggle that you are going through right now, we have been going through for years, almost 400 years, and we have not, you guys, you haven't come out and protest with black people. Why is it right now you are seeing black people as a threat whenever black people, they are staying silent? Because when black people, they have been when black people, they have been raising all these issues, you guys, you have been not listening to the black people, you have been staying silent. So let us also, black people, stay silent and see what you guys you will do. So I have some of the comments here that I want to read it for you guys, and also remember you can share your thoughts on the comment section. So this one is saying that you got what you got what you wanted, and he gave you the finger. Get over it. Yeah, so this one is the straight message to the MAGA people, because these people, they voted for this administration, and whenever what this administration it is doing, it is exactly what promised them to do. So this one is saying that they are not sorry, just didn't think it will happen to them. No pity here, none. Yeah, so there is no sorry for these people. So this was saying that white wasting time harassing black Americans when they need to face their abusers. So this one is saying here that take responsibility for what you vote for. We warned all of you what was going to happen, but you wanted to own the libs. Now that it's affecting you, you understand a day later and dollar short. So these people, they voted this knowing that the people who are going to suffer it is the black people. So what right now they are seeing that it is affecting them, and they are coming out and complaining. But for me, I can tell that I want to tell you, my fellow black people, that whenever things it is happening to the black people, these people, they don't care until it affects them. Now they will come out and complain. So it is like God is God is giving them a rude awakening, because black people that have been complaining, they have not been listening. But right now we are seeing that it is also affecting them, and they are coming out really complaining. So this one is saying that so let me read it for you. And this one is saying that, so why should he give a toss about it? He is not going to need your vote anymore. Black people are tired of fighting everyone fight. Yeah, so black people, they are tired of fighting for everyone. Yeah, black people, they have tried so much, and I want to congratulate my black people, the black Americans in America, because of the fight that these people they have been fighting. Now we are seeing that majority of the black people that have been able to go in America and do businesses and work there, and majority of them, they have become successful. It is all because of the fight and the struggle and the challenges that the black people they have been going through in America. If it was not for the black Americans fighting so hard in America, the black people would be allowing to come in America. And I'm so proud of that, to my fellow black Americans. And you guys, you are still continue to fight, and right now it is like God is in your side. So God of black has decided to punish these white folks, so that they can wake up and know whatever they've been doing to the fellow black people, it was a bad thing. And the same thing that they've been voting to punish the black people, right now it is also turning back on them. So this one is saying that, so why should he give this one is saying that racism is very expensive. Yeah, these people that have been voting racism, and right now they are realizing that racism, it is very expensive and it is costly. Why am I saying costly? Because you can see the farmers, they went ahead and vote for deportation, and these farmers, they knew that the people who are helping them in the farms, they are immigrant people. So they fought for that, so that they can hire, so that the black people can come and work in their farms. But it has turned out that black people, they have refused to go and work in the farms. Black people, they have been telling them that we have a good jobs, you cannot go and work in your farms. So you guys, you better bring your families, you better bring the MAGA people who voted for deportation to come and help you. So these people, they have now realized that racism, it is very expensive, because when these people, they will come and want to hire their fellow people, they will not pay the same wages they were paying the immigrant people. No, they will pay them a higher wages. So that it is to tell you that they have come out and realized that racism, it is very costly and it is very expensive. So this one saying that black Americans don't care. I wish people would just leave us alone. Yeah, these people, they need to leave black people alone. So this one saying that if government assistance is going away, then it's time to get a job. Yeah, so this one saying that everyone was warned. Yeah, black people warn these people, the Asian, the Mexican, the Latinos, black people warn them. So this was saying that this dude is very correct. I said the same. At least he has given those people power to stop hiding that hate. So this one saying that always blame someone else when it is they who are the problem and always have been. So why are these people blaming black people for keeping quiet, and yet they're the ones who brought all these problems to them? So these people, they always look an excuse. They always want to see like black people, that the ones who brought all this problem. So this one saying that America is ugly right now. Yeah, right now for sure, America, it is ugly. And not ugly, majority of people, they are avoiding to go in America. America, it has already started reduced. The visitors, they have the tourists, it has really reduced in America, because of how they are deporting people, because of how they are dealing with the migrant people. So this one saying that, wow, thank you so much for sharing this video. I'm so glad this man spoke out. So this one saying that zero empathy here. Because of your stupidity, the whole world feels the consequences. Yeah, so this one saying that they need to stay over there. The enemy of my enemy is not my friend. So this one saying that America has never been great, period, and it's about to go downhill quick, fast, and in a hurry. So this one saying that America, it has never been great, and for me, I can tell you that it is true. America, it has never been great, and right now America, it is sinking. America, it is falling, and I came out and tell you that America will not recover from the hands of DJT. So this one is saying that a hit dog will holler. It appear that they are so apologetic only because of how this change have affected them. We have to continue to learn and trust in Jesus. Yeah, so these people, they are complaining right now because it is affecting them. But if this policy that they voted to, it will be affecting the black people, these people will not come out and talk some of the effects which it will be affecting the black people. So kindly guys, you can also share your thoughts on the comment section. I'll be reading it in my next video. So thank you so much guys. Subscribe if you haven't, like this video, share, and also comment. See you on my next one. Bye bye.